Hello friends, today we at MovieRecap NL are presenting to you the 2012 action movie Among the Tall Horses. At the beginning of the film, we see a guy named Kyle driving along a route with his girlfriend Becky. At some point, Becky starts feeling bad and Kyle stops the car. They are heading to San Diego. While talking, suddenly a voice of a child crying for help is heard. Apparently, this man has been missing for several days. Becky gets out of the car, worried and looking around, but no one comes to help. However, a Lukoyu arrives. They continue to call out to Becky, who is sitting among the fires. After some time, Kyle and his father begin to understand each other better. Becky also understands the situation. Even if something happens in one place, the father's voice remains for a long time, and to understand who is in trouble, they decide to wait for a while. Becky, for the first time. Kyle, who fell asleep in the backseat, suddenly slips and falls, causing a dog to bark nearby. It is nighttime. Becky starts feeling stomach pain, and suddenly a man comes forward, introduces himself as Rostep, and informs that he is Becky's grandfather. He, his wife Natalia. It is late at night. Suddenly, Toby, who is called by the howling wolves ahead, arrives at the camp. Yes, this is exactly the place where the wolf pack lives, and he reports that everything is calm with the wolves and that the voices coming from the camp are internal. Talking with him, they discuss some important things. To prove this, Toby takes Kyle with him. Meanwhile, Becky and Ross continue their conversation. Becky tells about the grandfather who left them, after which they find a bag left by someone torn and... At this time, Toby returns from the middle and Kyle comes with a big gun. There is a lot of smoke, and with the help of the gun, some people are scared away. But Kyle can't catch up with the screams of the girlfriend and rushes to search. Stop, you won't find her that way. Now the events take us to the next day. A guy named Travis is searching for Kyle and Becky. While on the road, he sees the car near Cherkaw and notices the situation. Having lost sight of the car, Travis sees what is happening inside. No one is in Cherkaw. Travis picks up the book Becky was reading on the road. To avoid getting lost, he carefully watches the surroundings. But shortly after, they start to realize what is going on and begin to return to the original location. Soon, Travis also understands what is happening here. The worst is understood. Lost, Travis lies down and Becky's story seems amazing to him, his attention. From the fires, the voices of the missing people begin to spread. Toby tells the wolves about the encounters ahead, but Travis cannot hear it. Toby suggests showing Becky's whereabouts, but they must not lose sight of her. Meanwhile, Travis is somewhere else on the battlefield. Travis, who is resting ahead, holds the talisman himself. Suddenly, he hears voices of people coming from the village and starts calling them. He recognizes Toby's voice and is surprised that the child does not recognize him. This place is Ross's territory. Something terrible is about to happen here. But Ross, Natalia and their son have not yet fled the fire. It is late at night. Ross, worried about a problem, starts arguing with himself. After a while, a large black stone comes forward. The morning sun rises again. Kyle and Becky, who stopped on the road, hear Toby's scream. After a while, Travis, tired of waiting, listens to the voices of Kyle and Becky and starts calling them. The father listens carefully but does not understand what is happening. Travis's wolves. Everyone looks at Toby's voice with hope. Travis finds the child, and then Becky and Kyle come together. They ask Travis what happened here and how they came here, and they are shocked to learn that they have been missing for 2 months and that they are in danger. They manage to see the fire between the trees and head there. Their phones stop working along the way. Becky's worry starts to intensify. She was expecting a fairy tale. Her grandfather is Travis. Suddenly, an unknown person calls on the phone asking Becky not to harm Travis, but they had made a mistake here. From the fires, Becky suddenly starts to leave the camp. Those who see this start to go to the camp, but Becky refuses to take anyone else. They accept the risk, and it is explained that someone left this place, but it is too late to think about it. The church has disappeared. Despite the darkness, they continue their search. Rose, who is involved in real estate trading, tries to leave for business, but Travis's help is needed to continue. They quickly gather and agree. Apparently, their plan is... When Becky sees Natalia, she notices tears in her eyes and tells that she saw her a few days ago and that Ross had sent her away. Despite Ross's powerful influence and many threats, no one dares to touch her. Suddenly, they stop for tea. Russians and local authorities begin to chase those who dare to stay and try to leave. Travis is hunted, but Ross remains strong. Later, Ross chases this woman and kills her in front of the camp. The campaign starts and Toby's trick dog appears. It seems that the dog is guarding a building surrounded by fire. Everyone is hiding there. Kyle and Travis fight, but Ross comes after them and everyone decides to face the dawn. Everyone remembers the building they saw. Cherkaw can be seen nearby, but wolves from the trees come to the entrance. When the dog tries to attack again, it suddenly disappears. At some point, Travis slips away. Kyle tries to catch him, but it ends badly. Toby witnesses this. They again put a rose on the wolves. Kyle talks about the wolves coming from the middle and explains the urgency. However, the girl quickly understands the situation. When they enter the camp, Ross, who has learned about the Grey Terror through the stone, attacks Kyle. Kyle starts to run away, but Ross chases him. At this time, he sees that there are 10 other people involved in the attack. Travis arrives, and meanwhile Becky becomes the girl's protector. Becky tells Travis that she wants to give the child to him for safety. They take the child to meet the father in San Diego. Unexpectedly, Rose takes the girl in her arms and tries to stay with her, but the girl refuses and runs away. It starts to rain heavily. From all sides, voices begin to rise. Becky's family is surrounded by people who have gathered, and they take her in, becoming one with the wolves. Becky comes again, and they manage to calm each other down, affirming that the damage to Travis should not be ignored. Becky holds the child. The ritual of passing the stone and the newborn is described. Many lost spirits are waiting here. Becky arrives and sees her father. He tells the girl that her child was born healthy but that he himself is strangely tired. Kyle holds Becky. Soon Travis finds the girl, but the baby, Ross, and this place are missing. Unexpectedly, Toby, his grandfather, says he killed the wolf and the baby. Travis hugs Becky and tries to calm her down. Ross also does not wait long. Becky's blessing causes one of his eyes to lose sight. A battle begins between Travis and Ross, resulting in Ross being wounded again. Then he forces his son to leave the camp, but the child is carefully protected by Becky. Later, Travis, who arrived from elsewhere, gets a gun and tries to kill him to avoid further disaster. Desperate, Travis goes forward. Toby tries to stop him because if he goes this way, he will be killed. Travis moves toward the stone and takes Ross's place. Then Toby, holding Becky's talisman, shows that they will not return here. In the final scene, Toby gains some power, and after leaving, he sees the church inside. On the street, Kyle and Becky see their car. Hearing noises coming from the camp and other sounds, they go forward and decide not to enter the house. Kyle tries to go to the camp, but Toby gives a talisman to the girl. After Toby says he took the talisman from Travis, the friends understand the danger. They decide to take Toby with them and go to the police station. Then Becky changes her mind about going to San Diego, saying that the child went by himself. Travis, trusting his girlfriend's honesty, also feels hopeful. Friends, thank you for doing a great job. Write your thoughts about the film in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next episodes. Goodbye.